Here we go. So this month is Prague Goes Punk. You will see here on this thing right here that today we just finished listening to Yes's album Fragile, and now we're going to go into the Adolescents album Self-Titled. Now, their self-titled album, see, I got tripped up trying to do it. But their self-titled album, I listened to a song on this album, Kids of the Black Hole. I recognized that it was from a Tony Hawk documentary, as well as a Tony Hawk video game. Scoodle Dump actually put that one in there. And it looks like we have 16 songs totaling 35 minutes of just a hard rockin' punk banger. Came out in 1981. So, yeah, some of the songs don't even get up to a full, 2 minutes. Others, like the one that we heard, 5 minutes. So, guys, what I identified about this was that it was really wordy and musical punk rock. So, yeah, I think that says enough. It got me to be like, I should check this out. So, yeah, guys. I'm going to hit the play button. I guess W's for Scoots, because he's the one that recommended the song that got the album into the hopper. So mega W for Scoodle Dump. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. I have to ask, before I do, have you heard this album, or are you jumping in with me for the first time? Before I hit the play button, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. Every Tuesday, I listen to 2 different new-to-me albums. We would love to have you by. Guys, seems like we got a lot of first-timers here, so let's jump on in, shall we? Adolescents, self-titled album. I Hate Children is the opener. Here we go.
Children. I never travel to the house. I hate children raising right to walking mouse. I hate children hate when they dance noise. I hate children burning into another toys. I hate children such mouth, you stupid little brat. Watch me just snack.
I gotta say, this does sound almost a little bit like they kind of sound like they're singing with, it's like the English punk accent meets the California punk accent, somewhere in the middle there.
If I may, I can away.
That bass line is going, though.
Hate crying that they make. I hate children screaming one more piece of cake. I hate children hating the late night. I hate children checks fucking alright. I hate children shutting out these stupid little brat. What you just snack. In my way, I can go away.
Coming in quick. The bassist was also an Agent Orange. I never listened to Agent Orange.
I hate children and that are the red. I hate children see stories called a gun. I hate children one day better run. I hate children shutting out these stupid little brat. Watch me just snack. If I way I get away. I hate children. I hate children. I hate children. I hate children, come to your day.
You know, I feel like punk rock is very frequently a satire or, an allegory through hyperbole for what they see in the world around them, or what the artists see in the world around them. And I definitely kind of feel like this was one of those. I don't really feel like he was sitting here, I feel like he's more or less a modest proposaling the hating of children. That's kind of where I'm at. is a dope song. Good enough. Like, it was a punk song for sure.
Friends calling enemy 'cause they're a funny joke. They better get the right to try to stop it, they awoke. I'm cast up on my relatives 'cause they don't want me round. Just in the corner, I don't make a sound. Not one word, walls are closing in on me. I don't know what to do. Tell me who's who, tell me who's who, tell me who's who. Policemen are my friends, so why they always stare? Red fluffy fucking partners, they're on short hair. Teachers are my friends, so why they make me stand? But I'm past the time, fools I never understand.
Condemned for short hair. I mean, it definitely kind of feels like, they're singing. I mean, this feels like he's actually singing about just existing in his place of life as a person who looks the way he looks and acts the way he acts and has the friends he has and does the things he does, like going to clubs and getting raided. Like, again, it seems like a very honest reflection of his position in life.
They never understand. World around me falls apart. I don't know what to do. Tell me who's who. Tell me who's who. Tell me who's who.
Ooh. I kind of feel like Social Distortion might have heard this at a time.
World around me falls apart. I don't know what to do. Tell me who's who. Tell me who's who. Tell me who's who. Tell who's who. Tell who's who. Tell me who is who.
I liked that one. Who is good. And a minute 23 seconds. Wow. Wrecking Crew. This came out in 1981.
There's nothing to do. Excitement level zero. I can't find a girl.
Love that bass line. Daryl.
Chasing heroes. Where's the right crew bomb with another to do?
Ooh. Love this. I love that. Like, again, this particular lyric right here, I think very well sums up the community of music. It's, at least in rock and roll, like I can like that alone. I think that is the ethos of what music should be. Just my 2 cents on the matter. Very much a fan. Rick Agnew, who is also super present in a lot of punk. He played in Social Distortion and Christian Death. His solo work also rips. Okay. This song really does rip. I like how, again, musical it feels. Like the drums really run. It's got dynamics, and a lot of times punk doesn't have that. Like I think London Calling, it would probably be the highest dynamic punk album I could come up with.
You've got a few friends. When we become one,
Do.
the violence never ends. Where's the right crew bomb with another to
The way that ended too. Again, the dynamics. This is LA Girl. Gotcha.
can't say I'm too young. We're hot time, tan and sun. Really can't watch nothing. Spotlights back to wait for you. LA girl, LA, we're gonna tell her what, tell her what. LA girl, LA, what you did create, I see. We don't care, we can see why. We don't live our lives to keep you satisfied. Stuck in a world of dreams, I think.
Again, their transitions are so good. You know, the other thing, I kind of feel like this is kind of a tell-off to the to like the preppy girls that sort of dunked on guys, like, you know, like, don't tell us how to act, don't tell us what to wear, you didn't create our scene. Like, it almost feels like they're commenting on people that kind of look down on them for making the music they do, or dressing the way they do, or acting the way that they act. And yeah, I mean, truly, I really, I mean, it, again, I think it's punk that takes itself seriously.
Can't say it too young. We're some time, tan and sun. Really can't watch nothing. Spotlights back to wait for you. LA girl, LA, what? Tell her what, tell her what. LA girl, LA, what you did, yeah, I see. The bosses you make up. Fucking got town. Your life's a total mess up. Why the hell you hang around? LA girl, just bring me down.
I love his.
LA world, tell them what, tell them what. LA girl, LA world.
I really like that. Again, the short song is very punk. This is a 48-second song. Holy cats.
People said, but to me or what you said, not even that smart's done before. You don't think it's funny, noise, crying inside, out of my head. And I think it's just that. Take too much, I never did. I got no reason not to say. Stupid kid, don't really know. I got bottom transfer. If it was bad, I either side. I'd pin your on to suicide. Crying inside, I'm out of my head. And I think it's just that. Take too much, I never did. I got no reason not to live.
That song was a big old ripper. I want to go back to this. I got no reason left to live. This song really, 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 really does run. And I'm going to be honest. It really does kind of comment on how it feels to, like, spin out, man. Like, I mean, dude. And the noises. Again, you got this bass picking. That bit, though, wow. Honestly, man, it's real good. This is Kids of the Black Hole. This is the one we'd listened to before. And truly, this is a very far removed song from what the rest of the album has been for so far. And the context here, Kids of the Black Hole describes Social Distortion frontman Mike Ness's Fullerton apartment, a graffiti-covered drug den that was a hangout for punks and a site for parties, sex, and violence. To me, it is one of the greatest punk rock songs of all time, said Soto in 2014. And of course, Amoeba was catchy as F, and everybody wants to hear it. But to me, Kids of the Black Hole was like Quadrophenia for us, said his brother Frank. Rick's songwriting was really adventurous for punk rock. He was writing stuff that was punk, but had a Beatles-esque quality to the guitar and harmonies. With the addition of Rick and Casey, we'd moved to the next level. They were older and more experienced, so we improved quickly. Yeah, I would agree to that. Also, I do think that when it comes to the punk sound here, I've kind of been listening to this and thinking to myself, like, jam band kind of seems more psychedelic influenced, and like punk rock definitely seems sort of more amphetamine influenced. Just in the difference between like peace and love and you know, anarchy, and I think the punk movement liked the ideas of the hippie movement, but recognized maybe that peace and love wasn't going to get it done there. So they became pessimist, they became pacifists, I think.
No sound is heard from Unit 2, where there was once so much to do.
Also, if this was written about social distortion, when was social distortion starting? Because I only know their hits. But it definitely maybe I kind of thought this might have preceded Social D. Is this were they contemporaries and I didn't know? Yeah, I said pacifists because they they want to rage and they want anarchy, but at the end of the day, they want that because they think that's the most likely way to peace. Is my understanding of the whole thing. Letting people do whatever they want is what will ultimately bring peace. It is my understanding of the punk rock ethos. Do what you will, and if people don't like it, people don't like it. Social D started in 1978. Got it.
Was a green mansion, now it's a wasteland. Our days of reckless fun are through.
And this is literally the song that I recognized I knew because of Tony Hawk's. And if you have not watched the documentary Until the Wheels Fall Off, the Tony Hawk documentary, do your friggin' self a favor and go and watch that documentary. I cannot stress this enough. It's amazing.
Go!
So the kids of the Black Hole were all of the people that were kind of just bringing the ruckus to the lead singer of Social D's house for a period of time. That's actually a really cool story. Again, it's very musical punk rock. It really is punk rock that is doing more than just belting out 3-chord songs that play incredibly fast and train repetition and end in 40 seconds. It's a very different take to it, and I really, really, really like it. I don't know how much I know that there's plenty of it. But I really think that this kind of sets itself apart.
The nights of speaking, the nights of violence, the nights of noise, the nights that had to end.
That guitar feedback there being controlled. And it's still going. And then the solo rips, dude. Is this the most popular song on the album? Hey, Night Ninja. No, it's not.
Carry interactions and for morals they have none. When it goes on harder, who will be the backing ones? Pushing all the limits to a point of no return. Trust me, I believe the show is kids don't want to learn. House of the filthy, house of the home. House of destruction, where the goods roam. House that belong to all the homeless kids. House of the filthy, house of the home. House of destruction, where the goods roam.
I like the drums a lot.
All the homeless kids. House of the filthy,
Huge
house of the
energy.
home. House of destruction, where the goods roam. House that belong to all the homeless kids. House of the filthy, house of the home. House of destruction, where the goods roam. House that belong to all the homeless kids. Kids of the black hole.
That was the first time they sounded like American. So this song is No Way.
No way!
I love that lead.
No class, no job. I'm just a victim of society's love. No ass, no head. Gotta go home, jacked off instead. No mind, no kind. But let me tell you, my memory is blind. No way, can I live in a world this gay? No way! No way!
This No Way roar.
No class.
This No Way roar is just ripping.
No way! No way!
Like my foot is over here just hitting the bass drum right now.
No ass, no head, got the whole jack off instead. No mind, no kind. But when it's down, yeah, my memory is blind.
It almost makes me wonder if the song Longview, when masturbation's lost its fun, you're effing lazy. It almost makes me wonder if that is like in kind of an homage or a response to this lyric.
No way, can I live in a world this gay? No way!
Bro, the No Way part, along with the lead guitar, it really rips. Fair enough, comment putter. Fair enough. Maybe Adolescents weren't the first to do it. Now this, I don't know if I've heard this song. This is substantially the biggest song in the album. I don't believe I've heard it. You've heard this a million times?
We are scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass sides, they never lie. How can this fall like coal? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
I mean, the Amoeba, the whole like gang vocal behind it is huge. I can't not hear Tony Hawk now. What Tony Hawk game was it on?
One cell thing, hardly knows it's
Pro Skater 4. Okay, I didn't play 4. I played 1 through 3. I didn't have a GameCube. And then I got it underground when I got the Xbox.
But don't turn away, you stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
I like this. I don't know if it's my favorite on the album right now. Actually, it might be. I'd say it's probably this or Kids of the Black Hole. This lead rips. That song really, really, really ripped. I love the energy behind it. Yeah. I'm not paranoid, don't they? Okay. Here we go. What's up, Praise Bugnish? Welcome to the Rooskies. Okay. This is kind of... This is a lot of chaos in a song, dude. I mean, I'm not paranoid, don't they? No, I'm not afraid. Stop, won't. But sometimes wonder, fight, win. Yeah, like there's this is a mania for sure. It definitely feels like an Uppers inspired song. It is a word attack for sure. Kind of gave me a little bit of a Motorheady kind of vibe there at the end. Yo, Praise Boognish, thank you so much for the sub, homie. I appreciate the frig out of that, dude. Welcome to the Rooskies. Rooskies, make our new friend feel at home, and Praise Boognish. Be here tomorrow for Weens live in Chicago.
Like clockwork guns, fit up, 20 on 1. Breaking heads don't sound like much fun. It's not your only way. I'm getting kicked by breaking heads. You know, you can't do the thing of time.
The meter is, again, just not regular punk rock meter. I don't know. It's not. This one isn't particularly singing to me. It's fun. It's energetic. It's punk. It's just not hitting me. I love the bass line.
Rip it up! You gotta rip it up, you gotta rip it up, gotta rip it up. Gotta rip it up, gotta rip it up, gotta rip it up, gotta rip it up, 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 gotta rip it up.
The Damned did it better, you think? This, sometimes you hear me on the stream comment on audio fatigue. This particular version of this song has got me experiencing audio fatigue. And I'm actually going to go and turn my AC down real quick. Got a watermelon ring with tahini and chamoy on it. Democracy.
Is this what you call democracy? They're killing us, and you're killing me. Now I know better, now I can see that I don't wanna be in democracy. Now is the time for us to strike. Do we know what we're doing? Have we set things right? They're leading us into World War III, and this is what you call democracy. It's cry for no
I'm not going to get political.
government, cry to be free, and I don't see freedom in democracy.
I'm definitely not going to get political here. Yeah, Miss J Mar. If you were just talking about those candies, that's because they're delicious.
Democrat, Republican, Libertarian. Do you really care what party you're in? Did you really think you can make it big? Living among these nuclear
She actually saved me the last two.
pigs. If you didn't know, you'll never see. We're too far gone for democracy. Look what it's done to you and me. Democracy is not for me. Democracy is not for me. Democracy is not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah, that sounds right, Dean. I'm not a political music person. I did feel like that song maybe had something to say. No friends.
See half beats right now. Here it's in the corner's got it down. Hanging
Okay.
out with LSC's well. Go ahead and put your feet on what you around. Say for the slash and choose the homeless of beach. So you used to be a separate hundreds of beach. Show around louder and then follow a trend. Get out of here or ask what you got no friends. You just cling to the secret knot when everybody knows
I like how it's like he's in SoCal and he's like, you know what? Go to NorCal because they're second best. Like he's really calling out kind of like fakers in this scene, I think.
With their locks and chains, knowing what I use it to beat any brains. And then fun of blue dye on your head. You stood up fuck about we wish you were dead. Saying for the flesh I see the homeless and feet. Trying to used to be a suffering, I ain't to beat. You're a liar and you follow a trend. Get down here or ask where you got no friends. Just put it to the sea but not with everybody knows what you are. Where you gonna go next? I hear San Francisco second best. You got no friends.
The guitar work is unreal right now. You're absolutely right, Miss J. Mar. Not my favorite punk song ever. I may, you know, maybe I'm just not, I wasn't close enough to it.
I'm not accepted by my peers. So what? I could care less about the quiz. They're fun. The chicks are hot, full of cheers. Pleasers, they say no, so I drink my tears. Teasers, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate all them. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures, I do not act or just the same. Hopeless, I do not fit inside the frame. Our class, but can't they see that they are lame? No heads, and then the stoppings of my game. Pieces, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate all them. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures. I'm not accepted by my peers. So what? I could care less about the quiz. They're fun. The chicks are hot, full of cheers. Pleasers, they say that's no after my tears. Teasers, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate all them. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate them all.
I feel like they definitely have a repetitious use of bass lines. Like it feels like their bass player plays fast, but kind of has a few similar moves. I also can't decide. I mean, I think it's got to be satire because I feel like these same guys today would probably either say like, yeah, it was a different time then, you know, or they would say something to the effect of like, yeah, obviously that's satire. Like everybody deserves to be treated equally. I don't know. I also, you know, it's like, but when this came out, it was like you were able to say gay is like something is gay is like something is a bad thing, or like, you know, like people said that in a derogatory term all the time. So even like, and that's kind of been riddled throughout. So I almost wonder if that was more Southern California colloquial at the time, if not obviously not PC, but I feel like that's maybe more where it comes from.
Hate them all. Creatures, I hate all them. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate them all.
This again, not one for me.
Creatures, I hate them all. I hate them all. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate them all. Creatures, I hate them all.
I like the hard stops. I tell you, you don't hear board fades in punk rock. That's certainly something that you don't catch. I've actually got to let an ad run, and I think I'm going to have to reach the top shelf for my wife. No, I didn't. I just put them up there because I could. All right, I'll be right back. Wait a minute. Did I run an ad break when the album proper had ended? I did. Okay. What do you guys think? We finish her out or we call it a day? I'll do the last 3 tracks. We're here. Here we go. They're like 3. There's 3 of them, and it's like they're not long. Welcome to reality. Definitely different guitar tones than earlier.
So deep the horse must hold his head up high in the valley of decision. Third of the world will die. Beat your hose and plows into axes and spears. As the armies meet in a battle, they predict for years.
Yo, Corey, thank you for the 145 tickle biddies.
Bring down the warriors. Let the faithless regain faith.
The
The faithless homeless, the prophets and the psychics and military agree. Continual crisis leads us straight to World War III. Roll out the red carpet, let the angel of death ride in. To the valley of decision, let the man begin. That
I think a big problem I have with a lot of punk rock, and like I love the genre as a whole, right? But I think a big problem I have with it is I oftentimes feel like it's uninformed dudes singing about things that they got into because of a scene and not necessarily because they believed in their actual political discourse. And I don't know, say what you will. I'm sure that there's genuine, real authenticity within the idealism in plenty of bands. And I'm not even saying that this particular band is a victim, but I'm saying I always end up looking at it through the lens of, golly, do you think that because your scene does? Or do you think that because you do and you went out and thought all of that yourself? I don't know, but I think that about a lot of stuff.
we say I'm a warrior.
And I shouldn't be cynical.
Bring down the warriors. Let the faithless regain
I
faith.
also really just don't particularly like politically overt lyricism.
Two-thirds of the world is sad. The other third is gone, but the sad lingers on. Crumbled cities and an aftermath of hate. No way to stop 'em, 'cause now it's too late. The Antichrist is visioned up. The dead are the only lucky ones.
Like any music that I might be able to identify as militant, I'm out.
Are you ready to pictures painted for the Adolescents? A decision, make a decision for the valley. It's too late. Welcome to reality. Welcome to reality. Welcome to reality. Make your decision.
I haven't listened to enough to know. This kind of reminds me of early Misfits.
Can't handle this life anymore. Falling in the mirror and I ask what for. Just I miss more, monster apart. Taking ropes and good start. Crumbling down into a mess. I got too many problems that tell me I'm less than a good God. Who watches the Bible, damn you to hell, and then tell you to love. Now suicidal. give you the bullet time, help me forget. Thinking smart, but I'm acting dumb. So come on, tell me which side is one. Just wanted to see my head explode. Can't win or lose the battle, didn't you know?
Like, the music is a banger. It's fun. It's hard punk rock, and honestly, like, I dig it. I like the sounds. I like the energy, but I feel like there's just a lot of skate punk that I like better. That's not nearly as I don't know if it's militant. And again, the Clash hits me differently. Because I do believe that those dudes were informed dudes. I believe every chunk of what the Clash did was coming from a place of authenticity. And I don't know. I maybe to me it feels different for them because I don't know. And again, I don't know enough about Adolescents to comment one way or the other. But how much of the Misfits? I've dug into a pretty good chunk. But
I don't want to fight back. Now the firing squad is set.
Hey, Bor. If I don't see it before you get home, drive safe, and I'll see you tomorrow, man. God who watches above, he'll damn you to hell and then tell you to love. Nice little pause, fake out, stop there. That was kind of cool. But again, the lyrics were certainly mega heavy and in your face, and not that that's bad. Like, I just have a hard time just kind of stating I can't even say that because in my own lyricism, I kind of state matter-of-factly, like, hey, life has, not been great, and I'd like to not do it anymore. Like, whatever the case may be, but I don't know. Maybe my opinions have evolved on, I mean, say it how you will. I just have a hard time myself personally listening to music that's just kind of like, yeah, self-harm is what I'm thinking about. I don't listen to a lot of my favorite artists because of that anymore, because I recognize, like, wow, I related to that in a phase of my life, but I need to not relate to that now. And so I'm very conscientious about avoiding certain types of lyricism. And this particular blend of punk rock has just had a couple of types of lyricism I actively avoid. That's all. And I would agree with you on that front. I kind of feel like this album was a carrier piece to Kids at the Black Hole. Derelict, Andrew, I have not, actually. Like, this song is great, and this is a totally different vibe and very removed from what we'd been hearing. But this was not on... Wait. I love the bass line there. Why didn't this make it to the album?
Things are moving that never did before. The blue purple dragons had me rolling on the floor. I look the other way and I see a cat fight. But I don't mind, cause I'll be fine for the rest of the night. Things start moving, but tell me what happens when everything around me starts laughing. Things start moving.
Feels like Things Start Moving is about taking psychedelics. Yeah, that's fair, Aaron. Go ahead and put San Denist in the hopper.
ashes from caused by
Why does this feel like a Black Sabbath ripoff? Dun 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 dun.
white. Point guns at the rocket for speeding 85. Things start moving, but tell me what happens when everything around me starts laughing.
It's a fever dream trip around the world. Got it.
But now I need to know where last night was spent. Things are disappearing after rearrange. Your mouth is as weird as one another change. Charlie car makes a turn, and now we're lost. Foot by foot, another day just never want to stop.
I gotta. That's what I was feeling I was hearing, just so you know. Anyways, yeah, guys, that album was the Adolescents. Self-titled album, Adolescents. It had good fun bangers to it. Amoeba was fun. Kids of the Black Hole was fun, but admittedly, and there were some other ones, but I didn't connect with it. It's just not a place of life I'm at right now. Like, I like punk rock, and perhaps if I'd have found this, at a different phase of my life, I'd have enjoyed it more. It's got like a song or two I would return to, but I can't say as an album it stood stronger than like one or two songs. I feel like the two songs are definitely holding up the album. And that's just me. Anyways, I recognize that this is one of those things that for posting it I could get dunked on. Not all music is for everybody. Not all punk is for everybody. This is one of those ones, and yeah, it's important to acknowledge those feelings to people if you have them when you're young. Like, in general, like if you're an adult, get help. I got to tell you, it's one of the best things that I ever did was get help, like talk to somebody. And if you're a kid, like, really, like, I mean, for anybody, just talk to somebody. It makes a difference, But also, if I could advise anything, be informed. If you're gonna write political stuff, be informed. There's a reason I don't write political stuff, because I'm not informed. And I know the sum of my parts. I stay out of the realms I have no part in. And I guess the reason I struggle sometimes to comment on political music is because I myself am not a political person and just refuse to be one. Anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.